So the other thing that I've seen too is that during the pandemic, I saw so many brick and mortar businesses
Yeah.
and people who had in-person type businesses go, oh, there's a little thing I could teach about my business that's really a brick and mortar or a walk-in retail store. Do you have any examples of that? Or what is your take on this as far as like literally anyone could build a digital course to supplement or be a part of their revenue stream?
One of my students during early in the pandemic, she had a brick and mortar in the sense that she's in LA or in New York, and she had a training facility for people on Broadway. And so they would come in and they would do acting and dancing and singing, and she would her and her team would have this training program. And Broadway shut down during the pandemic. And so these people still wanted to learn in the meantime, knowing Broadway was going to come back. But she also realized, wait a second, things have changed right now. And I'm sure she lost people that couldn't afford to come to her anymore because they were out of work. So she needed to find another way to open this up. Also, she saw a need that more and more people needed what they were offering and wanted what they were offering. So she decided to take this brick and mortar establishment and bring it online. And she opened it up to anyone in the world that was able to connect through the internet.
Right.
And she would do these lessons, whether it be, again, singing and dancing and acting. And her business exploded. And the reason I like to use this example is that they always had this one business model. This was working for them. They were thriving, making great money. And then the world changed. And they said, you know what, we're going to expand. We're going to do this differently. And I don't think you need a pandemic to say, you know what, there's another way to do business. Whether I want to change my business model or add to my business model, there's a different way. And the answer is a digital course. Whether you add it to your existing business or you change your model completely, it's up to you. But it opens up so many possibilities. Because let's be honest, if you're a brick and mortar, there's only so much business you will do when people are coming through the door. But imagine if you took something that you do through that brick and mortar and expanded it, there's a whole other world out there waiting for you. So that's why it's so exciting. All the opportunities that are waiting for you literally are at your fingertips when you have a digital course.
And that's a point to really drive home. Two things that I heard out of those two examples with Danira and the candy apples and then brick and mortar is there's such an opportunity to have impact and impact way beyond just your revenue because she's able to retire her mom and she's able to help people and buy a house. But then with the brick and mortar example, when you go online, the whole world is your
Yes.
clientele. You can produce something once and sell it over and over and over to thousands of people.
Yes, it's so true. And you meet new people, they give you new ideas, your business can expand, you can enjoy business again if it was something that started to feel a little bit hard. So yeah, I love that you bring up impact because it's funny. I will talk to my students about how much money they can make with a digital course. And I'll talk about launches where this person made 62,000, that person made 100,000. One of my students, Joy Foster, she's on her ninth launch, and she's made $1 million with one digital course, the same course that she launches over and over again, because I believe that's true efficiency as an entrepreneur, not starting from scratch. But I can name off all these different courses that have made tons of money.